Kharyzma, and in today's video I'm going to be answering a viewer's email. Someone reached out to me about crown area breakage, and I've done tons and tons of videos on crown area breakage. I was looking through my videos, and I think the first video that I did on crown area breakage was actually in 2015. Since then, I've been keeping you guys updated on my crown area, which has been growing tremendously. It's healthy, and a lot of people have problems with their crown area, and they're looking for advice and ways to figure out what's going on, how they can repair their crown area. So as promised, I will definitely continue to do more videos on crown area breakage. And I'm just gonna read to you the email that she sent. Hello, I love your YouTube videos. Thank you. Help, I am experiencing some crown area breakage. It's been going on for a while now. I have 3C-ish, 4A-ish type hair, if that makes any sense. Just a quick question. Did you cut your whole crown area and start growing it over, or cut it little by little? I've also seen another problem happening. It seems like the whole middle of my hair is coarse and will not curl when I put product on it. I noticed you said that hair can split all the way up the strand. It looks like that's what has been happening. It will not curl to save its life, just in a few spots of the crown, and when it curls, it's a frizz to it. So should I cut that whole crown area and start over? I'm seeing a lot of people on YouTube do it, and I'm ready to go for it. Or should I cut little by little until I notice a difference? Did you do that? Any tips, advice, or suggestions? Well, thank you for writing in. I don't know if the person wants me to reveal their name, so we'll just call her Sheila. Thank you for writing in, Sheila. First and foremost, this is a long email. It's broken up into pieces, so I'm gonna answer it each piece by piece, and then after I answer, then I'll give you my take on things. Your first question is, did you cut your whole crown and start growing it over, or cut it little by little? From what I remember, because it's been a while now, I really don't remember. Like, lots of things have happened since then, and yeah, I believe I cut it little by little, and then towards the end, I think I just got tired of waiting, and then, you know, yeah, that's exactly what I did. I cut it little by little, and then at the end, I just cut a huge chunk off as I had more growth. So I didn't cut it off at one time. So now you said the middle of my hair is coarse and will not curl when I put product on it. I noticed you said the hair can split all the way up the strand. It looks like that's what's been happening. It will not curl. Okay, so then you asked, so should I cut the whole crown area and start? So basically asking the same question over. Okay, so in terms of me telling you whether or not to cut your whole crown area or start over, that really depends on you. I have not seen your hair, so I really can't make a judgment as to what you should do. But what I tell people to do first and foremost is to first pinpoint what is causing the breakage. The breakage could be in your diet. It could be a health issue. It could be that you're doing ponytails too tight. It could be that you're letting that part of your hair get too dry and it needs moisture. It could be that that part of your hair is porous and it needs more protein, or it needs heavier products. So it really depends on your special case. Like, you need to know exactly what's causing the breakage, because if you just cut it, then it's like, yeah, you can cut it off, but if you haven't figured out what is causing the breakage and you just cut it off, when it grows back, the same thing might happen again because you didn't know why it was like that in the first place. You kind of see what I'm saying? So you put that you saw a lot of people on YouTube doing it and you're ready to go for it, and then you asked again, should I cut it little by little until I notice a difference? Did you do that? Any tips? So I think I answered that part already. I told you I did cut it little by little as my hair grew. Then at the end, I just cut off the whole chunk, but I had enough new growth where it wasn't like totally you know, really short, and then the rest of my hair was really long. So you really have to take into account what your hair looks like, what types of styles that you do with your hair, because you may not be able to cut the middle of your hair. You know, if you wear braids or weaves or stuff like that, then maybe you can, and you know, no one's gonna notice. So it's basically what you feel that you should do. But first and foremost, you ask for tips, advice, and suggestions. So I have my notes here. First and foremost, I always say to pinpoint the cause of breakage. Once you do that, then you can come up with a plan to say, okay, let's say, for example, the cause of breakage was that you were not moisturizing your hair enough. So then you will come up with a plan to say, okay, every single day I'm gonna moisturize my hair, maybe in the morning or at night, or morning and night. And you know, every time I wash, I'm gonna deep condition and put extra conditioner in that section or whatever. Or if it was a nutritional deficiency, let's say an iron deficiency, you would say, okay, well, you go talk to your doctor, or if you don't see a doctor but you know your body well enough, you can figure out what types of supplements that you can get, as well as what types of healthy whole foods that you can incorporate in your diet that would help you with that iron deficiency, and you would go from there. So you basically have to pinpoint the problem and come up with strategies and solutions to solve that problem. So some of my tips though that I would say is not letting your hair get dry, moisturizing your hair, not sleeping without covering your hair at night. A lot of times if you're sleeping on a regular pillowcase, you will rub against it and it'll, you know, rob your hair of moisture. As you guys know, I sell satin bonnets, hair socks, and things like that that you can just cover your hair up at nighttime. You know, if you don't feel like tying it, you can just put on a satin bonnet, or you can put on, I sell satin scarves, you know, and if you already have a satin scarf, that's good, but these scarves are good to hold moisture in your hair. If you already have one, just use it. If you don't, you can get some on my site, etsy.com/shop/Kharyzma for you. And also, another thing I like to discuss is your hair's porosity. Try to figure out if you have high porosity, low porosity, or normal porosity. I know for me personally, I have high porosity. That means my hair sucks up product. That means the hair strand, the shaft, has like holes in it. It's porous, and so it needs a little extra strength. So you may need to have extra protein, like apply more protein to your hair. Only you're gonna know. I also talk about when you part your hair. Are you parting it in 4 sections, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that crown area is being exposed all the time? That can also cause breakage if you're parting your hair in the same areas all the time and the same areas are exposed. Those exposed areas sometimes, you know, start to break off. Also, if you're doing tight buns and tight ponytails, I know that I used to do that all the time, so I really have to like take into consideration, like when I'm doing a bun, make sure that I'm not doing it too tight, not only for it doesn't pull your edges, but so that it doesn't pull your crown area. Lots of times, like I take my ponytail out or my bun out. Like I recently did a ponytail video, a braided jumbo ponytail, and someone had left me a message saying to be careful, and I totally agree, because when I took that ponytail out, I think I put it in a little too tight. So these are the things you have to make sure that you don't do, because putting your hair in that ponytail all the time, not only if it's too tight that it will cause breakage, but also the type of hair tie that you're using. Like if you're constantly putting your hair in a ponytail, you have to remember, like the hair tie is like causing pressure to that same section of hair every single time. So it's gonna cause breakage after a while. So you really just have to try to pinpoint it. If you're not getting enough water, you may want to drink more water. I talk about that, and just eating more greens and leafy greens and vegetables, things like that, so that your diet, you know you got that covered and that's not the problem. And I think that's really it. Just make sure you know your hair's porosity. See if maybe you have a protein deficiency, an iron deficiency. Make sure you're covering your hair at night. Make sure you're doing your deep conditions. to strengthen those areas, your crown area. And I think that's about it. I will continue doing videos on crown area because I definitely want to do more research and see why it's a problem for a lot of people. Not only because of breakage or anything like that, but a lot of people say that part of their hair is like a different texture. It might be more dry, and I don't know. I think I really need to do more research on that. But I hope I was able to answer your question. And if anyone has a question, you can always put it in the comment section, and I'll try to get back to you. A lot of times I'm really busy because you guys know I have a business. I'm also a performer. I'm multitasking so many things, so I may not have time to answer personal emails. However, if you can put it in the comment section, I will be happy to do a video on it. And if I get enough questions, I may just start doing more Q&As like this, where people write in and ask questions, and then I'll address those questions in a video. So this was definitely good. Guys, please, if you haven't, take a minute to visit my online Etsy shop. It's etsy.com/shop/Kharyzma for you. I sell lots of satin bonnets, hair socks. Let me show you. I sell satin bonnets. And they come in regular, oversized, and oversized plus. And thank you to those who have been purchasing. I really, really appreciate your support. This one is actually a regular size. I would recommend getting the oversized because it's in the middle. It's not too big, it's not too small. If your hair is short, then when it grows bigger, you'll have a little bit of leeway. These satin scarves are wonderful for covering your hair at night and also making fashion statements. They're really pretty, so if you'd want to wear them with your outfits and stuff like that, you don't feel like doing your hair, you could wear it as a head wrap and everything else like that. And I have a video showing you how to wear these scarves because I've had people write in that they don't know how to use them, they don't know how to wear them, and I have a video up, so please look in the videos. I also sell my hair socks, which are also very, very versatile. They can be used as a headband. They can be used as a sleep cap. Let me put it on. I'm gonna mess up my fro hawk here. Yeah, they can be used as a headband. Hope I don't mess up my hair. Yeah, I don't want to mess up my hair, guys. You've seen me put it on in other videos, but they can be used as a headband, a sleep cap. You can wear these so many ways. If you have braids, you can put it on and your braids will come out of them. Your locks, if you have locks. This is one new design that will be going up probably this evening. So if it's not up already, it will be up like within the next day or so after you see the video. And this is another design. A lot of people like my chain design. Like, you see how it has the chains here. This is a new one with stripes and the chains, and then this is another one that's like a checker print with cheetah, and yeah. So, and I have solid colors as well. So thank you guys for watching this video, and thank you guys for supporting my online store. Also have to mention that my website is coming out soon, Kharyzmaforyou.com. Bear with me. I have new products coming out that are not hair related. I have a new product launch, and I'll be so happy to share it with you as soon as everything comes together. Follow me on Instagram, Kharyzma4You, and Kharyzma4You Fashion. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. The fashion videos are also coming back too. Everything is coming together, and I thank you guys for your support. Talk to you soon. Bye.